Good morning. A very warm good morning to all of you all. The program will be commencing now in exactly 5 minutes. We in Rotary are always very punctual about time and we don't want to be late in starting. We expect your cooperation to be back in your seats in the next 5 minutes so that we can commence the program on schedule. Couple of points to remember. Please have your cell phones in silent mode. If you have any questions to ask or any point to make, please raise your hand and our helpful coordinators will be by your side with the mic. We have tea break at 11 a.m., 2:45 p.m. Lunch is at 1:15 p.m. Requesting all of you all to please be back on your seats within a stipulated time of 15 minutes for tea break and 45 minutes for your lunch break. Thank you for your support and we look forward to be again with you in the next 5 minutes. Good morning. I am Jitendra Jadwani.
And I am Anuja Patil, your program companion for the day. Program agenda has been shared with you in your kit. It is our Rotary tradition that we pay respect to our national flag before commencement of any Rotary program, requesting all to please rise for national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. We normally invoke blessings of the Almighty and light the bright lamp with a request to the God that please illuminate our path to success. We would be following the same tradition here also. May I request Honorary Minister Subhash Desai, our lovable DG, Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni, Mr. Ashish K. Chauhan, MD and CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange, Rotarian Suresh Babu, Chief Treasury Officer, Reliance Capital, and also incidentally our District Secretary too, Rotarian Anil Govindani, Rotarian Kailash Agarwal, and our President Rotarian G. Subramaniam to please come and light the lamp for us to show the path to success for this SME program. May I request Prasanna ma'am for the invocation song of the Almighty.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय फालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय फालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकळक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय फालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you, Prasanna ji. I'm sure we all are feeling the blissful environment with all the gods having descended on this place. We obviously have the galaxy of stars of this world with us right now, and we also have the gods looking at us and giving us blessings. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen, for inaugurating this program, and now this SME 15 is now open. We will now commence this program, and I would be now requesting the shining stars of the galaxy to descend on the stage to share their wisdom and experience with us. To start with, may I request our Honorable Minister of Industries, Government of Maharashtra, Shri Subhash Desai, to please come on the stage and be welcomed by Rotarian Nagaraj with bright flowers. May I now request our Rotary District Governor, our lovable Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni, to please grace the stage and be welcomed by our dear Rotarian Kailash with lovely flowers. Kailash. Kailash takes a time to go before the governor. Thank you, Kailash. May I now request our Managing Director and CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange, Mr. Ashish K. Chauhan, to please join us on the stage and be welcomed by Dr. M.T. Raju with colorful flowers. Thank you, Dr. Raju. To complete this bright galaxy on the stage, I would now request Chief Treasury Officer, Reliance Capital, Rotarian Suresh Babu, to please join us on the stage and be welcomed by our President G. Subramaniam with fragrant flowers. Suresh Babu also happens to be the District Secretary of District RI 3140. Thank you, GS. So now we have all the wisdom on the stage, and before we let this wisdom start flowing all over the floor, may I now request our Rotarian Anil Govindani for a brief while to come on the stage and share with us all in the brief the information about this prestigious flagship program of our District 3140, the Service 15, under which this SME seminar is being organized. Anil bhai.
Thank you. Good morning. On behalf of Rotary District 3140, I have great pleasure in welcoming Honorable Minister of Industries, Government of Maharashtra, Shri Subhash Desai. Please give a big applause and welcome him. Friends, we have with us Rotary District Governor 3140, Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni. Please welcome him with big applause. We also have MD and CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange, who are partners with us on this project, SME Development Seminar, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Thank you, sir. And we have our own District Secretary, and he is representing Reliance, and he is the Chief Treasury Officer, Reliance Capital Limited, Rotarian K. Suresh Babu. We have a galaxy of people in the audience. We have with us our District Service Shifting Advisor, past District Governor Kumar Kevalamani. Please welcome him. Thank you, sir. We have our past District Governor, under whose leadership we had organized a similar seminar during the year 12-13. Past District Governor Dr. Balkrishna Inamdar. We have our Chief Coordinator, Sandeep Kadam. We have Avenue Chair, Kailash. Kailash, please get up and get recognized. We have invited district secretaries, assistant governors, invited guests, and a lot of Rotarians, and all the delegates. I would like to welcome you with a big applause. Yeah. Friends, I have been told to share with you the service shifting concept. I'll be very brief. A concept which aims to bring the clubs and in turn the Rotarians from various clubs to come together and implement a community service project of large magnitude to serve a large section of community and thereby serve many people at a time and give a better public image and PR to Rotary. Friends, there are 10 projects which we are doing under service shifting banner, and they're all brilliant ideas and meaningful projects. I would just give you the names of those. These are all led by very dedicated and motivated Rotarian leaders. The first project which we just finished in the month of October, 17th and 18th, we had the Rozgar Mela, where we connected in the northern side of Mumbai, that is Dombivli, Kalyan, Ambernath, and Ulhasnagar. And we could, by our little efforts, could to 1,000 plus unemployed people. Today again, this is the second project of this Service 15. This is the SME Development Seminar. We all know how SME sector is very important for our country. And we are trying to do our bit to help them, to motivate them to come more into this. The other projects under Service 15, I will just go through them fast. We have an event for specially abled. We have Rotary Arogya Mela on 4th, 5th, and 6th of December, which is happening at Phoenix Mill Compound. There's an Art, Cultural, and Heritage Festival, which is on 18th, 19th, and 20th December. We have a Sahitya Vatika, Rotary Literary Festival at Savitribai Phule Auditorium at Dombivli on 15, 16, 17 January. We have a youth festival named as Jest, which is happening at Vileparle, Sati College on 17th and 18th of January. There's a Rotary Sports Festival on 21st January at Goregaon. And finally, we have a project Vocational Excellence Awards, which is being held at Hotel Oberoi on 21st of Feb, where we have proposed to award once again the Nobel Prize winners, Kailash Satyarthi and Malala Yousafzai from Pakistan. There would be sports personalities who are invited, Lender Pace and then Saina Nehwal, Saina Mirza, Mary Kom and Sardar Singh, who have brought laurels to our country just recently. Friends, with this, thank you very much for giving a patient hearing to me. Welcome to the conference.
Thank you, Anil Bhai. That was very brief, and we all know now about what good projects are being happening under Service 15. Now, to know more about this SME development, why we are doing it, what is all going to cover for the next 6 to 7 hours, I would now call upon our Rotarian Suresh Babu. Now, before that, I would request our President Rotarian G. Subramaniam to please introduce Suresh Babu and invite him to speak.
Dear friends, very good morning. So I'm really honored to introduce Konakanchi Suresh Babu. He is known as Suresh, KSB, etc. Mr. Suresh Babu brings with him 37 years of rich experience in banking, financial services from leading organizations in public sector, multinational, private sector. Currently, the Chief Treasury Officer, known as CTO, in Reliance Capital. He has been with Reliance Ada Group for over 14 years in multidisciplinary functions. Prior to this, he was with the Chase Bank. He is known as JP Morgan Chase, heading the client services in their asset management business in India. He started his career with a PSU bank, that Indian bank, where he has rich exposure in commercial banking, merchant banking, money market operations, and with his association in the bank, as well as subsidiary in bank merchant bank services for 1.5 decades. He is a postgraduate and is a rank holder and is certified associate of CIAB and also the CIF of the Indian Institute of Bankers. He has been keen interest in social life. He has been actively serving Rotary for the last 15 years and holding several key responsibilities at the district level every year, including this seminar also. The credit goes to him. Sir, Suresh Babu garu.
Thank you, President Subramaniam. Good morning, friends. And I welcome District Governor Subhash Kulkarni ji and Honorable Minister of Industries, Mr. Subhash Desai ji, and Ashish Kumar Chauhan from Bombay Stock Exchange, and all dear friends here. In fact, I'm immensely thankful to the minister, because when I met him at his residence, he told me that today there is a cabinet meeting. But despite the cabinet meeting and a lot of pressures, he really honored all of us, with his gracious presence here. So please give him a very big hand. And the minister also requested me that he would like to leave this venue at I think 10:15 or so to attend the cabinet meeting. So I don't take much of your time, because we would like to listen more from the minister and Ashish Kumar Chauhan also. But just I would like to summarize the concept of this program today. Friends, you know that Mr. Anil Govindani, in his opening remarks, he mentioned that SME is the backbone of our Indian economy. And it is the sector which is contributing a significant share to the GDP of our country. And it also contributes a lot of revenue from our exports. And some of the units are also acting as a kind of import substitution. And they are also providing employment to millions and millions of people. And many startup young entrepreneurs, they are also showing their skills in organizing in this SME sector and all. And despite a lot of support given by different agencies, including banks, financial institutions, stock exchanges, and listing agencies, and rating agencies, etc., in providing a lot of support to SMEs, but still, most of the SMEs feel that their demands are not addressed properly, or rather their voice is not heard properly, or their concerns are not properly understood by these people. So still they feel that there is some gap between the providers of these resources and the beneficiaries of these resources on the other side. So this type of seminars are an attempt to bridge this communication gap between the SME segment on the one side and the government and different agencies that are providing support to the SMEs on the other side. And incidentally, Rotary has identified the need of this long time back during the governorship of Dr. Bal Inamdar, where I was his assistant governor. And we, for the first time, we identified this SME seminar as a community service project in Rotary. And you know, whatever Rotary takes up, they take up in a very big way. So similarly, they took this also in a very big way by organizing the first seminar in the same premises, thanks to, again, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan for giving us a lot of support. And that was well attended last time by almost 550 delegates and eminent bankers, etc. And I think the feedback was also excellent. With that inspiration, again, we are conducting similar thing at the same venue, but of course with different delegates and different speakers. Of course, same organizers that way. We are conducting this. I hope that this seminar is expected to bridge this communication gap between the needy and the resources. So with this brief, I would like to now hand over to Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan to just address the gathering. Thank you very much.
Just a minute. We all are aware about Mr. Ashish Chauhan, the Managing Director and CEO of this legendary Bombay Stock Exchange. But I would still follow the process which normally we would like to do, is to invite our Dr. M.T. Raju to introduce about Mr. Chauhan. Though all of us know about him and we have seen him so many times in the press and the TV, but still I would request M.T. Raju to please give a brief of his legendary performances in the past.
Good morning to you all. As our Charter Secretary Jadwani rightly said, Ashish Kumar Chauhan is not new to this audience, but still some of the maybe unknown facts also I would like to bring to the notice of the audience. Ashish is synonymous with modern financial markets in the country. He was the first person to bring screen-based trading to the Indian financial system, which was opaque before 1992. With the advent of NSE, National Stock Exchange, where he was one of the founder members of NSE's team who started screen-based trading, and that revolutionized Indian financial markets. Today, we can say proudly the Indian financial markets is one of the best in the world. So that part of that credit definitely we can attribute to Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Of course, he had a varied interest and varied contributions to the financial markets as well as to the society. He had a very brilliant academic career. He is a graduate engineer from IIT Mumbai, which is one of the prestigious institutes in the world. And then he got his post-graduation from IIM Calcutta, PGDM, again the oldest management institute in the country and one of the best management institutes in the country. So that is his academic career. So he is right now, as it was said, is the MD, that is the Managing Director and CEO of the Bombay Stock Exchange. As you all know, that is written there, Bombay Stock Exchange is the 140 years old exchange in the country, and this is the first exchange in the Asia. So that was the, you can say, if you take out Tokyo Stock Exchange, which was interrupted after the Second World War, Bombay Stock Exchange has the uninterruption of 140 years of history. He is heading that exchange. That is, talks a lot about him. So he, as I mentioned to you, he was the founder member of NSE, the modern stock exchange of the country. He was instrumental in setting up of the screen-based trading in equities and derivatives. And also, you can say, in India, the culture of derivatives, mainly the equity derivatives, financial derivatives, has been, you can say, advocated, communicated, and people have been educated by Ashish Kumar Chauhan. He has the passion to bring to the derivatives markets to our country, and also he has, you can say, spread the cult of derivatives trading, and in BSE also he has been trying, and sometimes BSE has a large volumes in derivatives markets also. The more important today, SME seminar, BSE has got already almost 117 SME companies listed on Bombay Stock Exchange. The biggest stock exchange of the country, that is NSE, has almost 10% of that or less than 10% of that. So entire efforts and the work, hard work done by Ashish has resulted in this one. I was told by Ajay Thakur, I think they have more than a dozen or 2 dozen in the pipeline to get listed. Therefore, this is the more appropriate place for us to conduct this seminar today. So Ashish Kumar Chauhan has also worked in corporate sector. He was Chief Information Officer and President of Reliance Group from 2000 to 2009. And he was also another very important thing which we should know. He was the CEO of cricket team Mumbai Indians in its formative years. It shows his varied passions and interests other than in financial markets. So he has received several international awards and also kudos. Some of them include, he was given CEO of the Year, Diamond Sabre Awards in 2015 in Hong Kong. He was given India Business Leader of the Year, whereas his Interlink Switzerland 2015. He was given R.H. Patil Award for Excellence in Financial Services in June 2015. All of you know Dr. R.H. Patil was the founder, you can say MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange. Mr. Ashish had the fortune to speak one of the finest brains of the Indian financial markets, late R.H. Patil. Distinguished Alumnus Award was given to him by Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai in 2014. He was adjudged as the best CEO of financial markets in the Asia Pacific by Asian Banker in 2014. He was also given Special Award in Commodities and Capital Markets in 2013 by G Business Awards. He was one of the top 50 CIOs of the Information Week US in 2009. So due to his work, he has contributed tremendously to the field of technology and also usage of technology in financial markets. And if we are the beneficiaries of this usage of technology, a lot of this credit goes to Ashish Kumar Chauhan. I recall in Indian market before 1994, if you are trading, 20% of your trades were at risk. That is what bad delivery we used to call. The Bombay Stock Exchange used to get closed for 3 days of trading every 2 days. Today, what you see is what you get. So all these things, maybe part of that, we can attribute to the efforts of Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Now, I present the CEO and MD of Bombay Stock Exchange, Ashish Kumar Chauhan, for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Raju. He is a good friend, so I think he gets liberty to talk a lot about me. Honorable Shri Subhash Desai, Minister Industries, Government of Maharashtra, Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni, District Governor, Rotary International District 3140, Rotarian Suresh Babu, friends, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure and honor to be in front of you. Usually when you hear of BSE, one of the reasons why we open this hall to this kind of functions is because when an entrepreneur hears of BSE throughout the days, every day, 7 channels talk only about BSE, and there are several newspapers, people get afraid. Many of you are entrepreneurs who run your businesses, and you think only Dhirubhai Ambani can become listed on BSE or Ratan Tata can become listed on BSE. But Dhirubhai Ambani, also when they were small, they got listed on BSE. Tata's also, when they were small, they got listed on BSE. So when you are small, you can list on BSE and you can become Dhirubhai or you can become Ratan Tata. So for me, it is important that we need to remove this fear of coming to BSE. And that is why we invite all of you. We told Suresh, who has been an ex-colleague and also a friend, saying, bring Rotarians here. They do a lot of good job for the society, but they also need to do a good job for themselves and their families. So when you are running a business, you are getting an income. Every year, you might be earning 50 lakhs, 1 crore, 5 crore, 10 crores, whatever. But tomorrow, when technology changes, your business probably may not be there. Tomorrow, if you fall ill, again, it may have an issue. An entrepreneur's life, not only in India it is particularly difficult, but internationally also, an entrepreneur is like a director, producer, actor, singer, cameraman, everything, and sometimes the only spectator. An entrepreneur has to worry about everything, about employee salary, about not falling ill, and so on and so forth. But when you have an income, and suppose you are running 5 crores a year, you are happy, saying, no, I started with scooter or a cycle, now I have Mercedes, or I have this 5-bedroom flat in Bombay, and so on and so forth. But have you worried about creating wealth? A 5 crore income may also get you a tax of 1.5 crore. Finally, you might get only 3.5 crore. But if you list your company on the exchange, you may get a wealth of 100 crore. Which one is better? listing gets you wealth. Second part about this wealth, it is tax-free. If you own shares in a listed company and sell, it is completely tax-free after 1 year. Not only for the entrepreneurs, but anyone who holds shares in stock market and holds it for 1 year, when they sell again, it becomes tax-free. So imagine a 3.5 crore, who is going to bother about you, right? Nowadays, 3.5 crore doesn't get you a 2-bedroom flat in Vashi. But if you have 100 crore, people will get up, right? And every lady, I know, they want their husbands to be Dhirubai. So please worry about listing on BSE, create wealth. And this is the place where you can create wealth. Earlier, this is the place where they used to trade. But then, now it has been converted into a hall. And the biggest benefit you get out of SME listing is that you can create wealth. And if you become big, which you should, it gives you funding. Whenever you go for loan, banker, even Reliance will ask you for debt equity ratio. But if you don't have equity, where will they give you debt? If you come to the market, collect equity, then you will be able to get more debt, you will be able to expand more. So this gives you basically a growth capital, as we call it. It allows you to grow. It also, of course, gets you more participants, more partners, and you need to take care of them. There is a bit of a compliance requirement, but today's world, everyone is complying with everything, MCA, all the environmental and so on and so forth. This is one more compliance, not very difficult. I have been an entrepreneur before. I know how difficult the life is, how to create wealth from income. Succession planning is another issue. Many houses, many homes, you have 2 sons, 3 sons. When they grow up, again, you have issues about who will run it. And there are basically ego problems and so on and so forth. Biggest to the smallest houses, since time of Ramayana, Mahabharata, we have seen in India, we are all like this. When children grow up, there are issues. We have to plan. And listing will give you that planning. When you list, everyone knows what is the wealth of the family. Person who is most capable can run. Other people can have benefits out of his hard work. And that is why the listing is absolutely important. BSE has listed 117 companies in its beginning. India has more than 10 lakh companies of this size. Thousands can list, lakhs can list. And I invite all of you to worry about how to create wealth, how to become Dhirubai. Dhirubai would not be Dhirubai if he had not listed on BSE, I can tell you that. Ratan Tata would not be Ratan Tata. Narayan Murthy would not be Narayan Murthy if he were not listed on BSE. And it allows you to also go into main board automatically. If you list now, you can, if when you grow up within 2 years, 3 years, out of 117 companies, 10 have already gone to the main board. No new IPO required, nothing. You can actually get so many benefits, and especially for your families, for your own sake. And many times earlier, we used to have businesses for generations, and we want to share it with others. Today's life is about exit. Roni Screwwala was here last week. He has exited many businesses, and he said, whenever I enter into a business, first thing I think about is when to exit. You have to worry about at least little exit. If Roni can, actually, Roni went away with probably 8-10,000 crores when he sold out Hangama and Disney and all. But you can also at least have partial exit, and that is tax-free, right? So worry about all this. For me, today's discussions will be fruitful for you to not only improve your businesses, but also create wealth for you and your family. So thank you very much. I hope this conference goes well for everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Ashish Chauhan, for sharing shining pearls of wisdom with us. Requesting Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni to honor him with memento as token of our appreciation. Mr. Subhash Kulkarni.
Well, friends, it gives me great pleasure and it's my privilege to present this certificate, citation, special citation to Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, the MD and CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange, presented in appreciation of your valued participation in SME Make in India, SME Entrepreneurship Development Seminar held on 1st of December at Bombay Stock Exchange International Convention Center, Mumbai. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Subhash ji. Now, Lord Sun needs no introduction. We all know that the sun is the source of the energy, enlightening the entire universe. But still we have got Upanishads and Vedas talking and speaking a lot about Lord Sun, and we get trained on it when we were in childhood. Why we do so? Because when we look at the Lord Sun with the naked eyes, it blinds us. We appreciate it, but we don't understand much of it because of their brilliance. Similarly, the stars, the galaxies of the speakers whom we invite, we all know them, but we still have introduction sessions to get more detailed insight for the benefit of all of us because their brilliance blinds us on a normal life. Continuing this tradition, I would call upon our dear friend Rotarian Nagaraj to please give a deep insight and a brief introduction of our Honorary Minister of Industries, Maharashtra Government, Mr. Subhash Desai.
Good morning. As Jadwani said, the man needs no introduction. I have been given a very simple biodata for the worthy achievements he made. Sri Subhash Desai is Minister of Industries, Ports, Employment and Self-Employment, Governor of Maharashtra. Though he hails from Konkan region, he represented the Goregaon Vidhan Sabha constituency in 1990, 2004 and 2009. Presently, he is a member of Maharashtra Legislative Council and is also Guardian Minister for Mumbai. Sri Desai did his diploma in journalism and a Shiv Sainik from the beginning and Shiv Sena General Secretary and founder trustee of the most famous Shiv Sena daily Semina. Founder of Prabodhan Goregaon Charitable Trust, and in projects it includes, some of them are Prabodhan Krida Bhavan, Prabodhan Joggers Park, ozonized Olympic swimming pool, Minathai Thakre Blood Bank, Prabodhan Aushad Pedi, the first ISO 9001-2008 generic medicine shop in his constituency Goregaon in Mumbai in 2011. As I said, he is also Guardian Minister for Mumbai, and his achievements ran into a few pages. I did Google search, then it's too lengthy. So now I invite our Minister, Sri Subhash Desai, to share his wisdom. He is also a big fitness freak for his age. Thank you.
Honorable District Governor Subhash Kulkarni, Honorable BSE MD and CEO Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Honorable Suresh Babu, ladies and gentlemen, I am indeed happy to be here with you to participate in this seminar dedicated to SME sector. I am really happy to see that Rotary organization worldwide is engaged in multifaceted activities, not only in health and social service, but also in employment generation, skill development, and SME growth. SME is a subject very close to my heart, and it's also a part of my day-to-day activities. We know that SME is a backbone of our economy. In our GDP, SME share is more than 17%. SMEs provide major share of employment. In export also, SMEs are playing very, very important role. Taking all these facts into consideration, Government of India and the state government have decided to shoulder the responsibilities of SMEs development. Mudra is the fund now created to support the SMEs. For Make in India, the Government of India has contributed a fund of rupees 250 crores and distributed it to the institutes like IITs, Maharashtra government is also putting best efforts for growth of this sector. We recently contributed 75 crores, handed over the check to SIDBI chairman and requested him to create a venture capital of 200 crores, which would be available for SMEs and for the startups. Our MIDC, Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, is the largest land bank in the country. We have more than 80,000 hectares of land with us, industrial lands, notified, with infrastructure of power, water, and everything needed for the industry. Recently, we made a policy to create a particular share in every MIDC industrial estate for the SME sector. We want to see holistic growth. Many people criticize me and my chief minister when we tour abroad. They say that the CM and the minister and this government is mad after mega projects. They run after the big companies with a red carpet. They roll out red carpets for the mega projects. Yes, it's true. In last few months, I toured abroad with our Honorable Chief Minister, United States, Germany, Japan, and we talked with the global leaders in industry to set up their units in India, in Maharashtra. If they have units here, we requested them to expand. And many of them responded very well. Foxconn is the world's largest electronics goods manufacturer. They signed agreement with Government of Maharashtra for setting up their electronic goods manufacturing unit with investment of rupees 35,000 crores. This would provide 50,000 new jobs in electronics. We use iPhones, iPads of Apple and different brands, but we import everything. almost all the electronic goods used by Indians are imported. We don't manufacture here. Our boys and girls are well known all over the world, including Silicon Valley, for their software skills. In Europe, in America, in Japan, we see Indian youth managing the IT sectors there. But they are skilled in software. When it comes to hardware, computer hardware or peripherals, we depend on imports. So now this is Union government's policy to open this sector of electronics goods manufacturing. Foxconn's investment is a part of that. And many more players will join now. This is Make in India. The things which are not made in India will be now find their place in different parts of India. The Maharashtra is, as it is leader in the Indian industry, we don't remain behind. We have also asked our MIDC to provide every possible infrastructure support to SMEs. Incentives also. There is a package of incentives for small and micro industries. We are creating different clusters. We have age-old traditions of making different articles. And these skills are unique in the world. You know a place called Miraj in district Sangli. The Miraj is the only place where musical instruments are made for so many generations. We have decided to set up one musical instruments cluster in Miraj to protect that art and support the craftsmen. Hupri is a place in Kolhapur district where the ornaments of silver are made. These craftsmen teach their children, and generation after generation, it has come down. We have decided to establish a cluster there. We have a plan to establish a bamboo cluster, honey cluster, and many clusters of this kind. So micro, small, and medium. We need every sector. We want big industries, but at the same time, our aim is that when one big industry comes up, many vendors, many spare part manufacturers, their suppliers emerge. When Tata's started Tata Motors in Pune, in few years, we see there more than 500 vendors supplying to Tata Motors. Bajaj started their unit in Aurangabad. More than 300, 400 small-scale industries are being taken care of by Bajaj there. So it is win-win situation, big and small. Every big industry was a small unit years ago. But we need to support these small and micro units more carefully. I have a scheme of revival of SIG units. Our data says, statistics, if 100 units in a small scale sector are started, at the beginning of second year, only 30% continue. What happens to the others? They become sick, they stop working, they switch over to some other areas or prefer to join some company as an employee. We have a plan to revive these sick units, at least workable units which can be redeveloped. We are inviting these people together. We are starting with 3 sectors: textile, engineering, and chemical. We are starting with district Thane. And we are trying to make them come together, understand the difficulties. And we have another area to bring on the same platform. In Maharashtra, we see that more than 1 lakh graduates pass every year. They are from engineering, medical, pharmacy, architecture, various streams. Almost all, after passing, try to join some company, some employment. But few of them have dreams to become entrepreneur. They want to become a businessman, but don't see a ray of hope. They need handholding. They need guidance. And here, my department had decided to bring the sick units or shutdown units and these new entrepreneurs who have innovative ideas. Every graduate in his passing years prepares a report, prepares a project where there is some innovation, some new product, some new service, but he does not find opportunity. On one side, these units in difficulty, the entrepreneurs have experience and some infrastructure, some shade, some gala or machinery and experience. On the other side, the startups has energy, innovative ideas. If we try to bring them together, we can certainly see new horizons. And now the capital is not an issue. With CDB and all other banks, they are ready to support these small and medium industries. Now the approach, we see the change in the approach of the banks. And they are readily coming to support small and medium industries, the startups. We can certainly see a bright future for our micro and small industries. I think this subject must not be left to government alone. Government, of course, the first and foremost responsibility is with the government. And we are now ready to concentrate with all our efforts for the betterment. But at the same time, the society in general must have their mindset now looking to the MSMEs. When they start a new enterprise, the society must now stop looking at them with a sense of doubt. We must have positive and encouraging look at this sector. The educational institutions are now expected to come forward with new courses for skill development. Today's employer is not satisfied with the degree in the candidate's hand. He wants to check what this candidate, after entering into my factory, would deliver, what kind of work he will do for me. And here the importance of skill comes in. So every educational institution, along with their formal courses, must try to set up parallel units for skill development. Every student passing out from institute must possess some skill which is valuable for the industry. The industry which is established, big and medium, must also have sympathetic view towards these SMEs and the startups. We have really a very bright future. India is now looked upon as one of the strongest economies, and small and medium industries of India have a great role to play. And therefore, importance of this seminar one cannot ignore. Many such seminars should happen, and people must come forward from every walk of life for the growth of SMEs. I congratulate organizers, the Rotary clubs, for organizing this seminar, which would certainly take the subject forward. I would also request them that at the end of the seminar, please brief me on the outcome, deliberations, suggestions coming from the speakers. And that would certainly help my department, my state government, a great deal for developing SME sector. With these words, I once again thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir, for your very insightful information about the steps being taken by the government of Maharashtra for furthering the industries, especially the SME and MSME. We are very proud to be a Mumbaikar and living in Maharashtra and looking at how many good things being done by you. Now, may I request our beloved Governor Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni and Mr. Ashish to please honor Subhash Desai with a memento of appreciation.
Well, friends, again, it's a great privilege for me to present this appreciation to our Honorable Minister Subhash Desai. Presented to Sri Subhash Desai, Honorable Minister of Industries, Government of Maharashtra, in appreciation of your valued participation in SME Make in India, SME Entrepreneurship Development Seminar held on 1st of December 2015 at the Bombay Stock Exchange International Convention Center, Mumbai. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Subhashji. May I now call upon Rotarian Kailash to please introduce our beloved District Governor Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni and invite him to share his views on this subject.
Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. Friends, let us hold. It is my honor and privilege to present a few words on our district governor, Subhash Kulkarni. He was born in Rajapur, which is the coastal strip, you might all know, of scenic Konkan. And after that, he lived abroad for a decade. He has traveled extensively all over the place. And Subhash probably brings in the best of many worlds, it wouldn't be wrong to say. On his academic qualifications, Subhash is a Bachelor of Science from Mumbai University, and this was followed by a degree in law, LLB, and a diploma in advertising and journalism from Mumbai. He has worked in the field of journalism and advertising since last 30 years. He has also traveled extensively to Middle Eastern countries, Africa, Far East, Europe, and USA on various assignments. Subhash is a fit person at this venue today because the theme here is SME development, and he, in his own right, is an entrepreneur. His own firm, Media Research and Marketing, is engaged in the field of publishing, media promotion, digital printing, and allied activities. Friends, Subhash brings with him 16 years of Rotary experience, having joined Rotary Club of Mumbai Parleshwar in the year 1999-2000. Subhash is married to Swati, who we are very privileged to have here today. And Swati is a commercial artist from Mumbai, and the couple is blessed with 2 children. And Subhash has a varied personality. He has been a keen sports lover, has played squash, tennis, volleyball, cricket, and all these actively for past several years. He is also a keen trekker and has walked miles in the Sayadri mountains. He has also been practicing yoga since past 2 decades. Friends, please put your hands together for our DG, Subhash Kulkarni.
Thank you, Kailash, for that kind word of introduction. Well, our two esteemed guests have left. With me on the dais, one of the architects of this program, Suresh Babu, my district secretary, and spouse Prasunna in the audience. Also in the audience, I can see some of, I must recognize the presence of First Lady Swati here, my colleagues in the College of Governors from Rotary, advisor for this very distinguished program, Service 15, past Governor Kumar Keval Ramani, my district trainer and also the original conceiver of this beautiful program, Service 15, Dr. Bali Namdar. I have my district governor nominee, B.M. Shivraj, also here. I must recognize his presence. The other leader of this particular event, SME Make in India, Kailash Agarwal, and also the district coordinator for Service 15, Anil Govindani. I saw Sarjay Rao Sawant somewhere. Is he around? Oh, it's him. Sarjay Rao Sawant, he is the man who organized the Rozgar Mela a little while ago. My core team members, I can see Dinesh and Pradeep and Sandeep, Raghunath, assistant governors, all the other district officers, representatives of the banks and financial institutions, G. Subramaniam, the Millennium City Club president, along with his batch of Peak 15 presidents who are the organizers of this program today, Rotarians from all over 3140 who have come all the way, and a good number of students I can see who are here to know a little bit about what this SME is and what this Make in India is and how really they can make their future out of it. Good morning to all of you. Well, I am neither a financial expert nor I am a minister. But certainly as the Rotary leader, what the best I can try and do is to really first congratulate people. So I must congratulate Suresh Babu and Kailash to start with for really organizing this wonderful, wonderful program today here. And to see as many people here on a weekday morning. I mean, I'm overwhelmed. On a Tuesday morning when people are supposed to work, we have so many people to know about this program. Congratulations to Suresh and Kailash and Anil and PDG Kumar and the entire Service 15 team and everybody for really starting this up as a great success. Incidentally, the first two programs of this Service 15 chain of programs, I would say, focused programs to create large impact, organized by groups of Rotary clubs, to take them on a higher magnitude, and also to create, I would say, better PR and public image impact for Rotary as a brand and Rotary as an organization and Rotary as a set of people who look beyond self. The first one was Rozgar Mela, which was organized in the distant locales of Ambarnath and Ulhasnagar and Dombivli and Kalyan. 6,000 people registering, jobless people, youth. Almost 1,000 were given jobs within 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. Thousands of Rotarians really working, MIDCs roped in. And I think there cannot be any better activity than either giving education, providing healthcare, or giving jobs for anybody who needs it. And the second program today is, I would say, a step further in the line. So if we provided jobs on those Saturday, Sundays, today we are here to encourage and understand how maybe one can become an entrepreneur, how government can help, what this micro and small scale industries development department and what are they up to and what facilities they have. Well, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given a call, Make in India. Well, I would say it's a great message, because how long are we going to depend on the imports? Even though we have, I think, the fanciest of gadgets, the fanciest of cars in India, which we can drive, but albeit I don't think they are made in India on most occasions. Unfortunately, our technology on that front lacks a bit. In spite of the fact that we have huge talent pool in various sectors, whether you take about IITs and IIMs and whatnot, but somehow we have lacked as a country and as people in terms of really making it happen here indigenously, where it can help the economy in a more indigenous or domestic way. I believe that if we are driving a Maruti, whatever car, or maybe a Benz or anything else, I believe that if it's made in India, I think it will become a little more element of pride for us. And that's why I believe these students are here today, whether it's from Wellinger or wherever they are, from ITMs and all of them. They want to know that whether it's about somebody like Kunal Bansal launching a e-retailing revolution today, 9,000 crores, I believe, were raised in a kind of a turnover over a weekend without having an outlet anywhere. No one could have believed on this kind of thing happening here in India. I could see our children just shopping on those whatever apps without having to go to a shop. And we are still finding it hard to believe and even digest as customers of whatever we are trying to do. But this can happen. I believe that the future lies in doing something very, very different. That's what I believe, what our Honorable Prime Minister means when he says, make in India. So if there is a Wrangler, if there is a Suzuki, if there is anything else, any brand, which if we are buying today, which is only assembled in India and not really made in India, right from its small parts, I believe that the step forward to really encourage our talent is to move in that direction, that they can actually set up a little unit which can provide maybe a smallest of the part to one of the big units, which will be maybe a worldwide brand, but made in India. Well, I must also thank Ashish Kumar Chauhan of Bombay Stock Exchange. I wish they were here to listen to what we wanted to say. I would always urge our esteemed guests to spend a little more time with us. Nevertheless, they have their own limitations, but we are thankful to them for being here for a while at least. I must thank him for saying the concept of create wealth by listing on BSE. Because as probably a person like me, in spite of having been an entrepreneur for a while, I haven't really been here for long. I think this must be my second or third time I must have walked in this building. But nevertheless, I believe that what he said, however small you may be, you must look forward, and one of the ways you can look forward to being an entrepreneur with higher degree of wealth and higher degree of success and maybe better magnitude of volume of business is by listing on an organization like BSE. By just listing, you kind of, I would say, earn a little respect for yourself that here you are listed on BSE. Well, I must thank him for providing this wonderful premises to us, because for a seminar like this, I believe this premises gives it in even more decorum and dignity. Well, thanks for well, friends, I wouldn't really take much more time because I think the business sessions are due to begin, and the experts who will be speaking on the actual what can be done with SME facilities. And as Suresh Babu rightly said, that Rotary's role has been more of a facilitator. So we are trying to bridge the gap, communication gap between those who are looking for it and those who are needy and those who are the providers, whether it's the government, or the financial institutions, or the resource by itself. But let me once again congratulate our entire Service 15 team for putting up this wonderful show. Thank you once again for inviting me. Have a good day.
Thank you, Subhash ji, for highlighting for all the benefit of all of us, all the good work Rotary is doing, and more specifically about Service 15. Now, may I request, and very aptly, our beloved past district governor, Rotarian Bal Inamdar, to please honor Subhash ji and give him a memento as a token of appreciation.
All right, this is a surprise for me. It's an immense pleasure for me to present this particular salva to District Governor Subhash. All of you know that he is a very dynamic District Governor, has done tremendous work this year. So first of all, I want all of you to give a big hand to him for a great work that he has been doing. And I'm sure this is going to be a peak year for Rotary. So this is presented to Rotarian Subhash Kulkarni, District Governor 2015-16 in appreciation of your valued participation at SME Make in India, SME Entrepreneurship Development Seminar held on 1st December 2015 at BSE International Convention Center, Mumbai. It's a great, great pleasure.
Thank you, Balaji. Now, the inaugural session is coming to an end, but it will be incomplete without recognizing the contribution made by our District Secretary, Rotarian Suresh Babu. May I now request DG Sahab to please recognize contribution of Suresh Babu for this event through a small memento on our behalf.
Well, friends, if there were only one or two people who actually drove the event, I think Suresh and Kailash were the two people who are behind this entire show, along with, of course, the entire support from Anil and Kumar and me. I am there everywhere, but I am there just as a very passive support. But very well done, Suresh. Congratulations. Thank you so much for staging this show.
Suresh Babu also is the Chief Treasury Officer of Reliance Capital, so he finds time to drive such big projects and also raise funds for the Ambani Group.
Well, friends, it gives me great pleasure and privilege for me to present this appreciation to my very close colleague and a tremendous source in my core team, Suresh Babu. Presented to Rotarian K. Suresh Babu, District Secretary 2015-16 in appreciation of your valued participation. I would say not participation, it's the strong support at the SME Make in India, SME Entrepreneurship Development Seminar held on 1st of December 2015 at BSE International Convention Center, Mumbai. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Subhash ji. With this, our introductory inaugural session of the Make in India SME program comes to an end. We have a 20-minute tea break. The tea and coffee is being served on my right-hand side out here. And wishing you all a very happy time networking and having a good cup of tea. We'll be back here at 11:15.